Good day, everyone. Welcome to Link Academy. Today, we're going to be looking at an isometric drawing, as you can see at the right corner of the screen. We're told to reproduce that figure, as you can see at the right corner of the screen once again. This is an isometric drawing, and I said that for every isometric drawing, we need to draw our horizontal line and inclined 30-degree line. So let's do that. Taking my T-square this way, I'll draw my horizontal line, right? Then take my T-square, right? Take it this way, right? Then the other side this way. Now from the question, as you can see at the right corner of the screen, the length of that figure is 90. That is 20 plus 30 plus 30 plus 10. That is 90, right? So I'll measure 90 on this place. I'll measure 90 this place. So get to this point here is 90, right? I've taken it, right? The breadth of that figure is 30. So the breadth of that figure is 30. So I'll measure 30 at this point. From here to somewhere here is 30, right? I'll take in this point. This is my 30. So let's stop. The table of my T-square and my set square, I'll put this place upward, right? At this point here, get this point upward, right? I'll come to this point upward. Now, during my observation, this object has an height of what? 40. That is 30 plus 10, as you can see at the right corner of the screen. That is 40. So I'll measure 40 at this point. From this point here to somewhere here is 40, right? So I will what? My aim now is to produce a box. That object you are seeing was produced out from a box. So I want to produce that out that box. So take it this way, right? So take it back this way. Then cover it up this way. So take it this way. Come in. Take it this way. Right? Then close it up. Close it up this way. So I'll be having this, as you can see in front of you. Now I will erase all this so as for us to see what we are doing very clearly. So doing that, I will erase all this line. I don't want them. Right? So now this is our box. As you can see at the right corner of the screen, they said from here to this point is that point you are seeing at the right corner of the screen is 10. So I'll measure 10. So measuring 10, I'll be having this. Right? This is my 10. It's ticking. Then upward is what? 30. I'll measure 30 upward. From this point here to somewhere here is 30. Upward this way. Right? As you can see, next up, there's a line coming down through here, which is that line you're seeing at the right corner of the screen, which has a distance of what? Of 40. Yes, that is 10 plus 30. That's 40 from this point here. So I'll take my set square this way on my T-square. I will draw a line downward this way, a fake line, right? I'll measure what? 40. So from this point here to this point is 40, and it's ticking. I'll taking it this point, right? Next up, I will take my T-square standing on my set square, standing on my T-square this way, draw this upward with a faint line, then I'll measure out what? 10. That is distance from this point to somewhere here is 10, as you can see with that arrow that is indicating at the right corner of the screen. So from this point here to somewhere here is 10, and it's ticking. I'm taking it, right? Next up, I will what? Take this way. As you can see, I'm just copy. What I'm doing is just copy and paste, right? So I'll take it this way, right? And that's where I distance of about 30. As you can see, the arrow indicating from this point here to this point is 30, and it's ticking. I'll be taking it, right? So next up, what I have, I will take it this way. I will take my set square or my T-square this way. I will draw a vertical line upward this way, and it's ticking. I'm taking it. So they connect, they meet together, right? So from this point, I will take my T-square set square and my t-square this way, I will draw a line going this way, a faint line going through this way, right? So distance from here to here is what? Here to here is 10. As you can see, the arrow indicating this is from here to here is 10. I'll thicken it, it's thickened. Then I'll just automatically project this one upward. I'll project this point upward with a thick line, it's thickened. We're having this, so we close them up with a meter rule. And finally I have this, what I'm saying here, and this makes sense, right? So continuing my journey from this point here is that point you are seeing right corner on the screen. So from that point to somewhere here is what? Is 30. I'll measure 30 on my meter rule. I will thicken it. It is thickened. 30 is thickened, right? 30. So next up, at this point here is that point indicating right corner on the screen. From that point to somewhere here is 50. 30 plus 20, that is 50. So I'll take my set square this way, right? Draw it down this way. I'll measure 50 and I will thicken it. 50 and I will thicken it. Thicken this way. I'll be having this. Next up, I can join them together. It is joined. I will join this point and this point together. I'll be having this, right? Next up, coming back to the isometric, the back of it, take it this way. Yes, right? Then I'll measure 10. Automatically it has connected. It's 10 already. Let's see. You can see it's 10 already. So I will thicken it to this point, right? So from that point I'll take a vertical line upward. As you can just see what we are doing at the right corner of the screen. Take it upward this way, right? So I'll measure 10 upward. As you can see at the right corner of the screen. Here from here to here is 10, automatically 10, right? So I'll take my t-square, under my set square this way. I will draw a vertical line this way. So the vertical line I want to draw here, it has already been drawn already. So this from here to somewhere is what? Is 30, as you can see, 30. So from here to somewhere here is 30. 30. I'll thicken it. It is thickened. I will draw a vertical line upward this way to connect that 30. Yes, this way to this point here. Then I close it up with my meter rule. 30. So I'm having this, right? So similarly, I will take my set square, my t-square this way. I will draw a vertical incline line this way, right? And take it again, draw it at this point. So I'll be having this, right? The distance from here to here is what? Is 15. As you can see, I'll measure 15 from this point here. Somewhere here is 15. I will thicken it. It is thickened. I'll thicken it. Then I'll transfer with the use of my t-square and my set square. I'll transfer that point with the thick line down this way. Then automatically take it this way. Close it up this way. Then join them with the thick line. Join this point with the thick line. All I'm just doing copy and paste, right? So observe. That point here, I'm showing you that arrow. That point you are seeing, that arrow indicating, is not as from the edge point, rather a distance of about 10. Yes, so I'll measure 10 from this point. From this point to this point is 10, right? So from that point I've indicated, I will draw a thick line this way to touch that box I've drawn, right? Then from that point here, I will measure 70. Yes, 70. From this point somewhere here, I'll measure 70. 70 is at here. I will thicken it because it is thickened. It is thickened. Thicken it at this point. I'm having this, right? So similarly, I can from this point, I'll connect it to this point. Look at my set square. Automatically connected. You can see that. So our work is accurate. Yes, it's accurate. Next up, from this point here to somewhere here is 30. As you can see, right corner of the screen, 30. So take the set square this way and this square. Take it this way, right? I'll measure 30. So from this point here to this point is 30. It is thickened. Thicken it. So automatically, I will join this edge and this edge together. Take my meter rule, join this edge and this edge together. I'll be having this figure. So we have successfully replicate what you are seeing at the right corner of the screen to be this. If you found this video helpful, kindly click on the subscription button and like. Thank you. Welcome to WAEC Academy.